2 weeks ago, the Chicago Cubs did what seemed impossible. They reversed their 108-year-old curse by winning the World Series. This was the third curse finally coming to an end in baseball. This immediately brought to mind the three curses in the garden, and then it came to be seen that the three curses in baseball pictured the three curses in the garden and how they must be overcome for the world to believe. The first curse, which I related in my video on the first sign of Moses, is of the Sabbath being, true Sabbath being destroyed. That's the curse of having a false Sabbath. And that curse is reversed with the true Sabbath being re-established. This is what took place after the first baseball curse was reversed. Within a year of that time, the true Sabbath of Wednesday was beginning to be restored. It was shown, and then proof was thought out over the years to fully witness to this. That has taken place. The second curse with the Red Sox, the curse of the baby, that was overcome in 2005. And within a few years of that, we began to see the curse upon the church, the curse upon humanity of the lies of the baby born, the man of sin, the man born from a rape, the tribe of Benjamin, of which Paul is of that tribe, and how Cain, the one born back in the garden, was born from a rape, the forcing of upon his mother by the evil one, his father, the human man born, created on the sixth day. And I can relate further how this ties in with the movie The Field of Dreams. Again, the first curse is shown with Shoeless Joe Jackson. If you build it, he will come. Shoeless Joe is a Joseph. Just as Joseph was the seventh son and he represents the Sabbath, so did Shoeless Joe. If you built the calendar, if you sought after finding Father's true way, his true form of keeping time, the Sabbath would come, and the Sabbath did come. It has been established, but the world hasn't believed. It then went on to finding Terrence Mann, the writing man, who would reveal those things that had happened. The world still didn't believe. It now took the third curse being reversed. It brings much hope, seeing that this is what has just happened. That within some time, because of this witness, the final curse upon humanity will be revealed. The deception that the adversaries have done and placed upon this world back in the beginning and 2,000 years ago when the two witnesses came. They destroyed them and destroyed the bride then, killing her and bringing forth their false image, the image of the beast, the one that the world has been duped into worshiping and thinking that their sins are forgiven by its death and resurrection. Father doesn't need human sacrifices ever. All he wants is for us to repent. So the third curse in the garden is that man would have to toil the ground to bring forth this bread. And this is not the literal ground. It is in the parable of the field prepared by Father, and he went and sowed in good seed, but then the enemy came in and put in bad seed, the tares. So it is the scriptures that we must toil through, because they are strewn with truth and lies. And that is our struggle to find the truth. That struggle will be gone when the third curse is lifted. And the curses were brought by man, not Father. Man brought it about by the sinning deception of that man born on the sixth day, created on the sixth day. These three things continually relate throughout the Bible. It's the three elements in Joseph's dream: the stars, the sun, and the moon that bow down to him representing the Sabbath. The three signs of Moses, so that the people would believe. What took place 2,000 years ago when the two witnesses came. The first two signs were presented, not the third. The world did not believe. It is now time for the second bride, with the help of Father, to bring forward the third sign. And in doing that, there is the Tamar promise that the two sons of promise will be birthed. In Field of Dreams, the third part was to go the distance, and in going the distance, they brought back Moonlight Graham, the moon turning red, red being the true Sabbath day, the final color, the top color, the seventh color on the rainbow, representing the Sabbath. When Moonlight Graham steps forward and saves Karen in the movie, it is then that Mark, who represents Christianity, can now see the men. He says, where did all these baseball players come from? He could not see them, even though the first two signs were done. He couldn't see them. It took the third, and then he believed. And then they will come. Most assuredly, they will come to believe. This is the hope in the next few months that Father will bring this about. It's all in His timing. The hope is it's in the next few months, but now that the third curse has witnessed and being reversed in baseball, there's the hope that it will be shortly, that in the world, the curse on humanity, the third curse, will be reversed, and we don't have to toil to find the truth. We will be able to see it and know it. Blessings.